Hey guys, it's your girl Lisa, the Melanated Medicine Woman, back at it with another video. How have you guys been? I've missed you. It's been a couple weeks, right? I've been making some moves in silence. I might have some announcements in a couple days. So stay tuned for that. You'll notice that my background's a little different. My family is in the living room, so I'm in the bedroom. So you'll notice a different background, right? So in this video, Tarot Tuesday, we are going to discuss some of the current planetary alignments, how we might be affected by them, some personality types related to the signs, and we'll jump right into tarot, and we will ask Spirit to bestow some guidance upon the collective. All right. So I'm just going to talk about two of the current planetary energies right now, the alignments. And it is that the sun and the moon are both in the sign of Leo. So we're going to get into that. All right. As we know, the sun is the center of our universe. So naturally, Leos love to be the center of attention, right? In astrology, the sun is the most powerful planetary influence, bestowing, vitality and authority, right? So we're going to talk about Leo tonight, guys. Hello to all my Leos. I love my Leos. I haven't met a Leo I haven't liked. So Leo rules the fifth house of the natal chart. It rules over, children and creativity and joy and self-expression, right? So the personality of a Leo, think about your Leo friends, right? They're fun, they're creative, they're charismatic, they're childlike, they're playful, they're likable, they're jovial, they're jubilant. They have these larger than life personalities. I mean, how can you not when you're ruled by the sun, right? Leos, they cannot hold a grudge. I will say something about you Leos though. When Leos enter a room, they silently are expecting a standing ovation, like real shit, because it's all about them. They like that attention. They want to be noticed, right? Like if you think of any of your Leo friends that are like in a band, they're the ones that are, on the guitar getting all that attention. It's all about me. I got to get the attention. They love it. They crave it. They need it, right? But as we know, just like the sun, how plants naturally gravitate to the sun because it gives them life. That's like Leos, guys. I mean, people are like, it's like moths with flame. Like everybody just gravitates to the Leos. They're the nicest people you ever meet. They have the biggest hearts. They will do anything. If you approach them correctly, and flattery is correctly, there's nothing a Leo won't do for you. You know what I mean? All they ask in return is some appreciation and admiration because they're Leos, right? I will say that they have like a hidden part to them. Now, Leos, you might not agree in public, but silently, you might agree that Leos, they need to be needed, right? It's very important for Leos to get the approval of other people, right? They have this deep-seated need to prove their worth to other people. Like that's their, that's Leo's, that's the hidden self, right? But you just gotta love a Leo. They're very generous. They're very lighthearted. They don't hold grudges. If you know a Leo that holds a grudge, it's probably because they have like a water sign and they probably have a moon sign like in Scorpio or Cancer or something. And for those of you that might say, oh no, this doesn't sound like my dad or my uncle, like he's low key. It's not just about the sun sign, it's also about the moon sign. But the moon sign, that's why you are how you are. So we're going to talk about the moon sign in other videos. We're going to break down Aries all the way to Pisces, all 12 signs when it comes to the moon sign and how you can calculate your moon sign, because the moon sign is really, it really is about though, that hidden part of yourself, the part of yourself that you're not so proud of. It's about your defense mechanisms, about, anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. So anyway, so that's Leo, right? So right now the moon is in Leo, and when the moon is transit Leo, you know, we're feeling courageous. We're feeling ourselves. We're feeling good. We're feeling, you know, optimistic. We want to express ourselves. We want to be a little dramatic. You know, Leos are a little dramatic, right? They like drama. I won't say like they're messy, but you know, they're dramatic. They can be, all right? So anyway, guys, let's just take a moment and ask Spirit for some guidance for the collective right now on Tarot Tuesday. All right. And I'm using the deck that I used in the last video. I really like this deck. All right, guys. So right now for Tarot Tuesday, for me and the collective, well, for all of us, what does Spirit have for us, guys? You know, just something that will assist us for, you know, the rest of the week, right? Just, you know, something that we could, oh, okay. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so right now, and again, you guys, this is us asking Spirit how we can be supported with the current energies. Now, Venus is in Cancer. Like, there's so many other aspects going on right now, but I'm just focusing on, you know, the sun and moon so we can have more time for tarot. All right, so the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is as we talked about in previous videos, those of you who've been rocking with me for a while, the swords is the air suit. So it's all about your thoughts, and it's all about the way you communicate, right? It's about effective communication. It's about new ideas. And you could see in this card, it's like this staircase, this never-ending staircase, right? So it's pretty much saying that there's a lot of thoughts going on. You know, she has a lot going on, right, in her mind. Okay, like it could be like, you know, going down that rabbit hole of thoughts. There can be some things going on to where you're like, oh, and another thing, and another thing, and another thing, right? So it's all about effective communication. The Ace is the first card of the whole suit. It goes Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10. Then you have the you know, Page, Queen, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. So this is about new ideas, new thoughts, right? And you could see like there's like a light coming in. So intuitively, I'm thinking about, you know, a lot of us might be having some, you know, new and fresh ideas. Okay, you might be thinking about business ventures. You might be in communication, you know, about some type of matters regarding business or, you know, but let's pick another card. All right, shall we? Just to see how this one plays with this one. Okay, so this is the Empress. All right, so this is about birthing ideas, all right. So the Empress is a major arcana card. So this card is about big things happening. Right? It's not just about the mundane life. There's the major arcana and then there's the minor arcana. But anyway, we won't get into all that right now. We're going to just talk about the message. All right. So this could be right here. The way I'm intuiting it is, let's look at the Empress, guys. All right. You see she's pregnant. Okay. And it looks like, you know, there's a world within her womb. And then we also have, like we said, the Ace of Swords. So this is about birthing new ideas. This is about, you know, going forth and, you know, putting your thoughts into action. You know, taking your thoughts and ideas from the ethers, from spirit, and having them manifest in the physical world. All right, let's pull out another card. So we have the Queen of Swords, right? So this is about, this is about the delivery of your ideas, right? That you are birthing. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, she is, look at her, isn't she beautiful? So the Queen of Swords, this woman is all about effective communication. She thinks more logically than emotionally. Okay. And sometimes you have to do that when you're birthing ideas, when you want to bring about results, right? You want to effectively communicate. She has her eyes on the prize. You see how she's looking focused. She's looking ahead. She's looking this way into the future. She is very fair. She's very just. She's very wise. All right. So the message here, guys, is basically for anyone that is, birthing some new ideas, trying to come up with new ways to, I don't know, make money, with this pandemic. A lot of us have been affected, right? Financially. A lot of us are coming up with creative ways to have multiple streams of income. And basically the guidance is saying whatever is on your mind right now, guys, whatever you're thinking about birthing, bringing to fruition, make sure you're focused. Don't think out of fear. Don't, think logically, dot all your I's, cross all your T's. Okay. And I want to pull some more cards also. Like, let's see, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this is about your passions. This is about being confident. The Queen of Wands, the Wands is a fire suit, right? It's all about, your passions, your, what inspires you. We talked about the wands in our previous video. Remember, guys, about following your passion and not treating your purpose like a side bitch. Remember that video? So the Queen of Wands, see, we have two queens here, right? That I just pulled. So this is basically saying, when you see these two queens together, it's basically saying that you have everything that you need. Like, look at her. She's very confident. You see how she has that spark of fire in the palm of her hands. She's creating. Okay. So basically this woman is creating. She knows that she is co-creating with spirit, the life that she wants. Right. So it kind of evolves. We start here. Like there's a thought, that initial spark, that thought, right? In your mind, like, what am I going to do with this? Like, oh, wow. So spirit has gifted us, with an idea, right? And this is about, bringing it from spirit, from the mind, because everything's mental, that's one of the laws. Anyway, one of the universal laws. So after we take it, our thought, and do something about it, we have to make a plan, right? We actually have to make a plan. We have to write out either our business plan, or we have to, write out what our plan is, what our goals are. All right. But while we're doing that, we also have to, realize our power and realize that we can actually do it. She's actually, you see, it looks like that she is surprised by her own power, right? It looks like she, is, so let me pull another card. All right. The Page of Pentacles. So this actually might be about money, guys. So it looks like spirit is, we could sum this up by, well, I did already sum it up. I don't want to be redundant, but it looks like what I'm seeing here, if we look at a sentence, if we look at all the cards, it's basically saying that we have everything we need, but I'm really focused on this card. So we have to really be mindful of, actually, how we said it before, our thoughts. But the Queen of Wands is about just know that you can do it. And if this is about like a new business venture, because this is the Page of Pentacles, right? So this is the novice, right? So this might be, coming up with thoughts and ideas of how to make more money right now. Because right now, again, being that the sun and moon are both in Leo, we're feeling kind of confident. We're feeling like, how can we get our business ventures off the ground? How can we do that? We're thinking of ways. This is divine inspiration right here. You see like the light coming from the universe. So it's like we got to spark an idea like, oh my gosh. And it could have been, from a friend. We could have ear hustled a conversation. It could have been a commercial. It could have been a dream. It could have been something that came, during meditation. But there's something going on. I think that spirit is, you know, encouraging us to, you know, start something new. You know, even if we are, you know, working on 9 to 5 or our, you know, second shift or third shift, it's basically encouraging us to, spirit's encouraging us to um, think of ways, think of ways that we can invest in ourselves. You know what I mean? Like truly invest in ourselves. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep pulling some cards, guys, because when it's a sentence. So this is the Fool card. All right. So the Fool here says this is the first card of the tarot. It's a 0. In all the 78 cards, this is the Fool card. This is, you know, this is the whole tarot. All 78 cards is about the Fool's journey. Okay. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. No, we're the fool, right, guys? So this is about the journey of life. So on the original Rider-Waite card, you see a gentleman kind of like this about to, you know, walk off the cliff, you know, looking up into, you know, the sky, knowing that once he walks off the cliff, either something's going to, you know, support him as he steps off, or he's going to learn how to fly. He has all the confidence in his journey. This is about spontaneity. It's about wonder. It's about new beginnings, right? So I'm just going to take this reading as, you guys, it's kind of time to it's time to start something new. It's time to start something new. And if you don't know, if somebody is watching this saying, well, I don't know what I want to do, like, I'm not sure. But I know that if you're feeling that there's something gnawing at you, because again, this is Leo energy. This is confidence, right? This is like, I'm feeling good about myself. Let me express myself. This is about self-expression. It's Leo, right? You know, just think about it. Sit and think about what you want to do. Think about, you know, what charges you up. What makes you feel good about yourself, right? I mean, it could be a business venture. It could be also, this doesn't have to be a business venture. The pentacles are all also about, you know, self-worth. So you might be, you know, getting a surge of confidence, right? You know, just feeling better about yourself. Because right now, again, the sun and moon, the influence is about, this is about confidence, right? You know, let's start something new. Let's invest in ourselves. Let's truly birth something new, you know, that we're passionate about. But again, I leave you with this, guys. Let's make sure that we really think this through. Like, let's not have it be emotionally based. Let's not base on our emotions because, you know, the emotions are fleeting. Let's really, you know, make a plan, think about what we want to do, invest in ourselves, because we have everything we need. All right. Until next week. All right, guys. Have a good one.